Hey Greg, hope all is well. I figured I'd put together this quick screencast tutorial just to walk you through things a little easier than putting together a long lengthy email. So I'll start from the top here. I'll just scroll down real quick and then I'll go through everything. So this is the gist of the home page and where I panned out with the look and feel and the content and the way things are arranged. So let's start at the top with the logo here. I threw something together. Let me show you. I was actually playing around with a couple different options, and I went with this guy. I was playing around with some symbols as well, and then I just kept it clean. Basically, this is a go-to formula that a lot of people do. It's just a known thing that there's two different main font categories, which are serif and sans serif. I'm not sure if you're aware, but serif means feet in French, and this is like they mean feet by these little guys on this type of lettering. So that's a serif font, and this is a sans serif font up top, which means without feet in French, basically. So those two fonts, it's just a well-known thing that they just kind of complement each other. So I thought they worked nice, two contemporary fonts. Thought these two lines kind of symbolize the floor without being too literal. And then, yeah, what I did was I put this like a sort of like a black interior opaque, like transparent inner part of it just to let it pop a little better against these photos. If you look down here, I have it on solid black, which looks pretty good too. It pops. So we might want to just do a full black and then not make it transparent. I just like to kind of do those things to add depth. Same thing with like the navigation bar up here. Like instead of putting a solid bar to hold that, I like to put these tabs like transparent to just kind of add depth to the site. It's just a nice look. So yeah, and then also I had this search feature up here that they could search something specific, maybe a certain stain they're looking for down the road that once we have all the content. And then yeah, so then you could mouse through and you'll notice this navigation arrows and the navigation dots. So you could skip past certain ones. Now, when you mouse off, they disappear. We can keep them. This is the three featured images that I'm calling these, and basically these are called dual entryway links, and Google loves these because when you have two ways to get to one page, it just like promotes it higher in Google. So you have services here, gallery here. So two ways, and then they'll obviously go to the same spot. And then going down, this is like kind of like a welcome message, or some of the verbiage that we talked about, traditional and custom colors. And then this stuff I kind of just put in. It's just kind of like little taglines. We could obviously change those or swap out the wording if you're not feeling that stuff. Also, this photo here, we might want to lead off with that one, like start with this one rather than this one. That's your call. Yeah, this one might hold like the welcome text better too if we want to even put welcome text, but they're both nice. It's a tough call. So we could obviously swap the order. And then also these backgrounds on these rows, I put them there to break up the dark and the light rows. But I'm not sure if Jerry even does this kind of finish with like light wood like that, with like distressed wood. I don't even know if those get a finish, but so we could put anything there really. We could even do three different ones in these three rows where I have them. I'm also a fan of white space, so we can maybe just go with white too if it's too distracting. Um, yeah, so we could put anything there. But yeah, these are called parallax rows. You could see how the images and the words kind of move on different dimensions and planes. It adds kind of like a nice, depth to the site. So again, we could add anything there. So then, yeah, going down further, we have your email sign up. People can get special offers. We'll compile a database as people sign up, and then if they want, they could send out like an e-newsletter once a week, monthly, yearly, however they want to do that. And then this row here is basically, it's always good to have two, another call to action to get to your contact page. So this will just go to the contact page, and it kind of breaks up these rows nice too. And then here's like a little sign off message with, the offering of the free estimates. And then down here, I have these rotating testimonials. They kind of just rotate through. And I just put three there for now that I sort of made up. I think I put your name on one of them. But we could do a full testimonial page down the road. These are kind of just snippets for now. But Google loves these as well, so it's nice to have. And it's good to have the name of the company in the testimonial. Google kind of looks to those two things tied together. And then this down here is your global footer. This will be on every page. This row, the copyright line, and then this row here with your social media icons, and then your contact. So that would be on every page, and this will go back to the home page, the logo. So that's what that's like another way to get back to the home page. And yeah, and this is an office login. I'll explain that down the road if they want to opt to make their own changes and add photos to their website instead of having me manage it. So that's there for that. That's just my little sign off there. This here I call go. This is called the go to top button. I've been adding that to all my sites. It just kind of rockets you to the top of the page. Once you scroll all the way down, you go down and just send you to the top. So that's the gist of what I've done, the general direction. Again, we could swap anything out. Like, I found this photo on ideas for that, or we could just take it out if you don't like it. But that's the general gist of the direction I'm going in with the homepage. Believe it or not, we're like 75% there as far as workload, because once this is like the whole foundation of the site, and banging out these inner pages takes a lot less time. So this is always the longest to get to this point. So we should be in good shape unless there's a lot of major changes. Just do me a favor and don't look at this on mobile yet. I mean, you could see that if I emulate like let me move this out of the way. If I emulate like the shape of a phone, you can see that you get the hamburger icon, which is like a universal icon for mobile. So now you have big chunky buttons for your thumb rather than having to scroll into these guys on a phone. And you can see everything responds like these featured images 1, 2, 3 across. Now they go 1, 2, 3 down if they were on a phone like this. Same thing with the footer, like 1, 2, 3 down instead of 1, 2, 3 across. So everything responds, and you can see because your photos are nice quality. Like even if someone's on like a 62-inch TV, if I blow this out, your photos are going to respond and everything's going to blow out. So the site's responsive, but I didn't plug in all my mobile code yet. The right way to do this is to get it locked down and approved on desktop first. So don't look at this on a phone or a tablet yet. Otherwise, we're doing changes to 3 sets of code. So we get all the content and the look and feel locked down on desktop, and then once we do that, then we'll make some tweaks to get it to look right on a phone and tablet and all that good stuff. All right, all the best. Let me know what you think about the general direction I'm going in, and let's chat from here, and we'll keep the ball rolling. All right, talk to you soon.